Have you ever wondered why some people quietly keep moving forward, while others burn bright for a moment and then disappear? Why some people seem to build success brick by brick, while others keep starting over? The answer isn't luck or genius. It's something far less glamorous, but far more powerful: consistency. We live in a world that celebrates intensity, the big leaps, the overnight successes, the all-or-nothing stories. But real progress, the kind that lasts, doesn't come from those loud moments. It comes from the quiet, almost invisible habits we repeat every single day, even when nobody's watching. There's a saying, small things done consistently create big results over time. But most people never stay long enough to see that truth, because consistency is boring. It's not dramatic. It's not exciting. It's brushing your teeth when you're tired, showing up to the gym when you don't feel like it, writing that one page when inspiration doesn't come. It's unglamorous work, and yet it's the foundation of every great success story you've ever admired. Take the story of Keiko, a Japanese calligrapher who became world-renowned for her art. She started at age 10, spending hours each day writing the same stroke hundreds of times. Her friends thought it was pointless. She wasn't creating anything beautiful, just repeating lines and curves endlessly. But she understood something profound. Mastery is born in repetition. 20 years later, her pieces were exhibited in Paris, and critics called her a natural. They didn't see the decades of ink-stained fingers, the nights she practiced alone, or the mornings she almost gave up. That's the thing about consistency. It hides in plain sight. People don't notice it until it becomes impossible to ignore. There's science behind it too. Psychologists call it the compound effect. Small actions repeated over time don't just add up, they multiply. Like interest in a bank account, every tiny effort builds upon the last. You might not see results today or tomorrow, but eventually, the curve turns upward and progress explodes. But here's the tricky part. Most people quit before that turning point. They expect fireworks, and when all they see are sparks, they stop. Think about Jamal, a young man who wanted to get in shape. The first week, he ran every day, pushed hard, and felt amazing. But after a month, the excitement faded. He stopped showing up. Months later, his friend Priya started running too, but only 10 minutes a day. Rain or shine, she showed up. No excuses. A year later, Jamal was still planning to start again, while Priya had run her first marathon. Not because she trained the hardest, but because she trained the longest. It's the same with learning, business, relationships, everything. Consistency turns ordinary into extraordinary. It's not about doing more, it's about doing a little, every single day without stopping.
There's a story of a writer named Lewis who made a promise to himself, just 1 page a day. That's all, no deadlines, no pressure. A year later, he had 365 pages. 2 years later, a published novel. People called him talented, but talent wasn't the secret. It was the quiet discipline of showing up daily, even when no one cared, even when it felt pointless. Most people think success is built in moments of motivation, but motivation is like a spark. It burns fast and fades faster. Consistency, on the other hand, is like oxygen. You don't always feel it, but it keeps your fire alive. It's not about how loud your start is. It's about how long you can stay in the game. And that's what separates the dreamers from the doers. Dreamers wait for the right moment. Doers create the right habits. Dreamers chase motivation. Doers build momentum. Because consistency isn't about feeling ready. It's about acting anyway. You'll notice something magical once you stay consistent long enough. It changes how you see yourself. When you keep a promise to yourself every day, even a small one, you start to trust yourself. That self-trust builds confidence, and confidence builds momentum. Slowly, you stop chasing validation because you already know. You're the kind of person who follows through. That's where the true power of consistency lies. It doesn't just change your results, it changes your identity. There's an old proverb that says, "Dripping water hollows out stone, not by force, but by persistence." Think about that. Not power, not speed, just steady, patient drops, over time, can carve through rock. That's the power sitting in your hands right now. So maybe today, you don't need to do something huge. Maybe you just need to do something small, consistently. Write 1 paragraph, take 1 walk, save $1, Read one page. It might not look like much today, but one day, you'll look back and realize those tiny steps were building something massive. Remember, intensity gets attention, but consistency gets results. The world doesn't belong to those who start fast. It belongs to those who never stop. So ask yourself right now, what's one small action you can commit to every single day, no matter what? Not for a week, not for a month, but until it becomes part of who you are. Because in the end, success isn't built in the moments when everyone's watching. It's built in the quiet hours when nobody sees. If this story spoke to you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Comment below one small habit you'll stay consistent with starting today. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire. Stay patient, stay steady, and remember, greatness isn't a burst of light. It's a slow sunrise that never stops rising.